it's your girl Medina. You are now tuned in to Team Focus Radio with So Focus.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is, Team Focus Radio. I'm your host, So Focus. I'm currently in New Jersey with the one and only Madina. What's going on?
What up?
What's cracking with you, yo?
Everything's to the good.
Definitely. There's a long ride out here, first of all.
Oh man, this is so close.
Yeah, well, for me, I come from CT, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean that's far for anywhere you go to.
Absolutely. So let's get these questions real quick.
Go ahead, let's go.
And where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, actually.
Brooklyn? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm from Marlboro.
Word.
Marlboro Projects, you know, down there by the Gravesend, still alive.
Yeah, definitely. And I was born in Kings County Hospital in
Oh, you were? That's where they take everybody who gets shot.
Come on.
Anytime somebody gets shot, they want to take them to Kings County Hospital.
That's where I was born at, yo.
Yeah, you.
Then with the Crown Heights, the East New York, out the Pink House Projects.
Right, the Pink Houses,
So I'm
okay.
from middle school.
All right.
Now I'm in CT. So
Alright.
I know my experience from Brooklyn, so what is your experience from Brooklyn?
I mean, you know what it is. Brooklyn is Brooklyn. I mean, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, I was able to survive and find a way out. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful to God for that. But Brooklyn is a beautiful place. I mean, you know, they got the rides in Coney Island. They got the beaches in Coney Island. You know,
Definitely.
they got Nathan's.
Oh yeah.
The best pizzas in Brooklyn. You know,
Chinese food too.
shit like that. Yeah.
But I want to get into music a little bit because you actually used to be a rapper.
Yes.
SMG.
You must have did your
Of
research.
course, I always do my own work.
Yes.
So can you speak about that a little bit, the process of getting the music?
So, I was in a group with Ice-T called Sex, Money, and Guns. And it was Ice, Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler, Mark Live, Deuce, and yeah, we traveled all over the world. I did records with Snoop, I did records with Mobb Deep. I was signed to Sony first, then I was signed to Select Records, then I was signed to VP Records. I even did some reggaeton. I did, I don't know if you're familiar with the song One Blood,
Yo,
Junior
oh,
Reed.
yeah, okay.
So we did that over for reggaeton, and it was called Una Sangre, which is One Blood. Yeah. So so that went on for a little while, but actually Sony dropped me when I got pregnant. And then I came back and Select picked me up. But at the time, you know, I was really still in the street and I was kind of a hothead and, you know, I really didn't know business. I didn't know the things that I know now. And, you know, back then it was a little different. We didn't have the outlets that, you know, these kids have today with the internet and, you know, the whole digital marketing side of things. And, you know, I don't know, maybe I just need to rekindle my rap flame or something.
You never know, man. Everybody rapping now too.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Shit.
I also talk about management a little bit.
Yeah.
So who have you managed so far, and who you're managing right now? Can you speak on that?
Okay, so I've managed a lot of different people, and a lot of people don't know this about me. I have a big acting background. I had a big acting school. I managed tons of talent. I've done some casting, and you know, film is like my passion. That's like my heart, and the music is all. I mean, that's in my DNA. So between the two, I've worked with a lot of various people. But currently, right now, I'm working with Buka Banks. You know.
Yeah, I met him before. Yeah, talked to him.
Yeah. And I'm not really, you know, what I'm doing next is I'm going to have a big seminar. I had a school, like I said, the New York Acting Academy. So now that I have FAME, which is the Facility of Arts, Music, and Entertainment, I'm able to merge the musicians with the actors and the models and kind of give them all help, because really a lot of people, there's no one person that throws on this Superman cape and comes and saves you. You know, this is everything you have to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to offer a seminar where, you know, people can come out, whether they're musicians, whether they're actors, whether they're models, whether they're dancers, you know, no matter what it is that you're pursuing in the entertainment field, you know, knowledge is key. So to know what you need to be doing and then executing it is how you get ahead, and it's how you win in this game. You know, because there is no person that comes and does this miracle job for you. It's all inside of you. And a lot of people don't know that. And they need to know that the power is inside of them. They just got to get up and go do it. And that's it.
That's facts.
You know?
So being a manager, like, in my opinion, like, what do you think separates you from every other manager out there?
You know, I think what separates me is that I am always going to keep it like, and I'm not saying that other managers don't, but I am very, when I'm hands-on with something, I'm hands-on with something. I'd rather not do it if I'm not, you know, really passionate about it, or it's not just about a check for me. And so for me, my position is I want to see whoever I work with win. And, you know, sometimes it's difficult being talent and then being on the other side, you know. So I never want to take on something if I can't give it 110%. And, you know, at this point in my career for myself, that's why I feel it's important for me to, you know, give this knowledge and pass down the knowledge so that people can indeed, because at the end of the day, you know, think about it. If you're not bringing in any income, what am I managing?
That's true.
I got mortgages. And that's what it is. That's plural. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're not bringing in a certain amount of money, what are we talking about? Now, if you have a great potential, that's great. A lot of people have a great potential. But then the question becomes, what separates you from the rest? Not what separates me from the rest.
That's right. All right, so let's talk about a little about reality TV a little bit.
Okay.
Right now you're on Growing Up Hip Hop New York.
Yeah.
So what was the
On
process?
WeTV every Thursday,
Okay.
9 p.m.
9 o'clock. I'll be watching on Heavy too. I'll watch it on the way here too.
And you can put it on them DVRs. You go online and stream it, all that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what was the process of getting on reality television? Also, why do it?
So, okay, so actually they didn't call for me. They called for Buka.
Okay.
And Buka, you know, was in the middle of touring, and it just wasn't good timing for him to come on the show. So when they met me, and my niece is on the show, Vina Love, and my brother Kid Capri's on the show, you know, and then, you know, this is a show with hip-hop icons, you know. You have my brother Kid Capri, hip-hop icon. You have Ja Rule, hip-hop icon. You have Fat Joe, hip-hop icon. You have Irv Gotti, hip-hop. You know, so when you have all these hip-hop icons on one show, you know, and then you meet somebody like me with my big old personality, and you know, the person that is just always going to speak her mind, that makes for great TV, especially reality TV, because that's what it is, right? It's keeping it real with you, right?
Yeah.
So when you keep it real with someone, it translates to reality like no other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, I get it. Let's get it. Yeah.
So what would you say are some of the pros and cons of being on reality TV?
I mean, listen, I enjoy entertaining and I enjoy entertainment. You know, and sometimes they put you in sticky situations. So it's like anything, when you do it for the first time, I catch on quick. So any mistakes I might have made, that won't be happening again because I catch on quick. So I can't really say, you know, the pros and the cons like that, because in terms of cons, really, like, it's reality, so it's really you. So at the end of the day, yeah, you'll be put in situations, but then you have to decipher, okay, how to handle that situation. So it's kind of like a challenge, and I'm always up for a challenge. It's very competitive. You know, it's like any sport, right? Like the rap game, or even just the music game, the acting game. It's all competition, and I'm up for the competition. I'm up for the sport. You know, if it turns into a blood sport, no, I'm just kidding.
Let's hope not. But I was gonna talk about. I was watching. Like I'm heavy on social media. I see you doing a lot of comedy stuff on there too.
What you mean? Oh, like the skits with my kids. Yeah. So my kids are very funny. Shout out to Buka Banks, Holly TV, Rich Chino, Rockstar Izzy. You know, they have the whole Rockstar Squad. You know, they have the whole Rockstar Squad team of rappers and comedians, and so I do skits with them, and they're really funny, and I enjoy doing it with them because they crack me. I mean, they be having me dying laughing. Like, just in real life, we be in the house and I wake up, they doing dishes, dancing the south side, merengue, and turned up. That's how they cook breakfast.
That's the one with the dog, with his machine, the dog.
Oh, my dog, yeah, so that's Hercules. So, yeah, they came up, Buka was actually going to get a haircut that day, and they said, Mom, let's do a skit. Let's do a skit with Hercules. I said, look, don't you take no hair off my baby. Because, you know, Hercules is like my baby. And, no, he is my baby. and yeah, so they came up, and, you know, Rich put on the barber. And, you know, Buka's good friends with Easy. Shout out to Easy Uptown. He's the barber who, you know, Buka goes to, him and Rico. And anyway, so Easy agreed to do the skit. So when I walked in, it's kind of a surprise for me too, and we kind of like freestyle it, although we'll discuss what the scenario will be. We kind of like freestyle it when we get into the moment. It's kind of like reality TV.
Look, just take a little off the top, give him like a hot top fade, maybe a mohawk in the back with a mullet. You got it? Got it. All right, and shape it up in the front real nice.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? You got my baby in the barbershop? I thought y'all was coming to get haircuts. Why do you have Hercules in the barbershop? And what the fuck is you doing
But
with
Mom, he said to take a little bit off the top.
a little bit off the top?
He said take a little bit.
Why do you have Hercules in the fucking barbershop?
You told us to take a
What
little
the
bit
fuck is
off
wrong with my kids?
You told us, but
I can't with y'all.
He was hard.
Get my baby out the damn
the well was closed. We brought it
Come
in.
on, Hercules. Come on, baby.
But I only took a little bit off the top.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's just a
What
little.
the fuck is wrong with
It's just a little bit off the top.
It was just a mohawk.
I definitely customized it.
Exactly.
So there's somebody out there right now that either want to be a manager or they want to do reality TV. Like, what advice do you give that person?
So I give this advice, and I give this advice wholeheartedly, because a lot of people look at me and get me all the way fucked up and think I'm some bitch and all that. No. This is what it is. You have to keep on going. You cannot take no for an answer, and you have to believe in yourself. And you have to know that no matter what happens, you can dust it off and try again. And you know, the key to success is never giving up and never taking no for an answer, and just keep working hard. You know, like that saying is true. Hard work outbeats talent when talent don't work hard. That's it. So hard work absolutely outbeats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And sometimes, guess what? Even when talent works hard, you may have somebody that just wants that spot and they're not comfortable, you know, and they're not going to be comfortable until they get it. So you have to be hungry, always on top of your game, and just never give up, because dreams do come true. And it doesn't matter what age you are. You can still have a dream and live that dream. Age does not matter. That's a lie from the devil.
That's true. So you've been in the game for a long time. Like, what industry stories do you have? Or can you tell on TV, on camera?
What is it?
Do you have any crazy industry stories you could tell?
There's so many. I don't even know where to start.
Whichever one that will get you in trouble.
That's what I'm thinking. I think they all gonna get me in trouble. I might wanna plead the fifth on this one, because I think I might have to say that for a later time.
So besides that, like, what are you working on right now?
So right now I am working on FAME, which is the Facility of Arts, Music and Entertainment, where we will be doing some seminars. My classes will be opening back up for spring registration. I just finished writing my screenplay called Swipe. And I am starting a jewelry line called Jinzi Loren of all exotic body jewelry. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So here's a question I ask everybody to come to my show.
Sure.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
You know, that's a funny question that I ask people at my seminar. Except I ask them where do they see themselves in 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's the question I ask at my seminar. Where do you see yourself in 6 months from now? And so the responses that I get sometimes are outlandish and unrealistic, but I appreciate them all the same. In 5 years from now, I see myself married again.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But why married?
Because I'm a wife and I've been single now for going on 2 years.
Yeah.
And I'm a mother, so I need to be a nurturer. So I have a little bit of work to do. I'm always going to have a little bit of work to do. I mean, I make my own schedule. I sometimes overload it, and then I have a lot of work to do, and then I become so overworked that I'm not thinking about things that I need in my personal life. Like I like to cook dinner. I like to, you know what I'm saying, you know, wash clothes and crazy shit that people be like, you really like to do that? Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good thing, man.
Yeah, so I'm very domesticated. And so probably in the next 5 years, or probably in 5 years, I'll see myself remarried or close to it.
Definitely. So for people out there that may not know who you are yet, like what can you tell them about yourself, that a little information about yourself?
Well, I have many talents and have a lot of knowledge that I'm willing to share. And I am not an evil person, but I am a real person, and I am very aggressive. I do not take no for an answer. I don't even know what that means. And so it's like this: either you gonna love me or you can leave me alone. Because I'm the type of person that, you know, I don't never want to be nowhere I'm not wanted, and I'm always gonna be good. And so, like, I either fucks with you or I don't. It's really no in between.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So people out there, how can I get in contact with you on social media?
Oh, okay. So you can go to Madina_Milana, and that's Madina with a Madina, not an E. It's Madina underscore Milana, Milana. And that's how they can get in touch with me on social media, on all platforms, that is.
You can also hit at So Focus on Life on social media. This interview's come out on SoFocusMedia.com. And also, before we get out of here, I actually got something for you.
Oh, what is that?
It's a T-shirt, Team Focus shirt.
Can you take it out and keep it?
Oh yeah. It's actually the first person I gave it to for free.
Really?
Yeah.
You be charging people?
Yeah, $29.99, man.
$29.99.
What did you say? The statement?
I'm not mad at the hustle, baby.
Word, so
thank you.
Definitely.
Is it gonna fit me?
I got different sizes just in case.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
Team Focus.
The Team Focus shirt, $29.99.
Holla, $29.99. Use Medina code to save 10%. Code Medina saves you 10% every time. You good on this side, you heard?
Word, respect it, man. Thank you for the promo and all that right there. That's special for you. And we're on Team Focus Radio. I'm your host, So Focus. This is Medina.
But it smells good
It's
too.
brand new. So thank you so much for, taking the shirt down, whatever. And thank y'all viewers for watching.
Yes, thank you.
I'm So Focused. It's Team Focus Radio. It's Medina. And make sure you tune in to WeTV every Thursday at 9 p.m. to watch Growing Up Hip Hop New York.
Growing Up Hip Hop New York.
And there it is. Team Focus Radio. We out of here. Yeah.
Please.
The bridging, I was like, who is that? What are they doing? Whatever. And then I went on and saw some of your work and I liked it. So I was like, yeah, let's do it.
If you don't show that you're hungry, nobody's gonna give you an opportunity.
Just do what you're doing and be good at what you do. And if it's that great, the greats will notice you.
It's all about team focus. I'm with my G, So Focused.
You locked in with Team Focus Radio.
Team Focus Radio.
Team Focus Radio.
Team Focus Radio with my boy, So Focused.
We're so focused.
With my boy, So Focused. Get focused, y'all.
So Focused Media